So there you go, look at that. That is absolutely incredible. Not one egg on there. Unbelievable, come on. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick today. This is a real special one. It's going to happen right here. We're making a copy of Just Egg. Now, because this channel has grown so much, which I'm thankful for, and it could grow more if people would subscribe instead of just watching, I have been inundated with people who can't eat egg. I have researched how to make Just Egg, and it is not like the many recipes on the internet which everybody jumped on the bandwagon to try and make Just Egg to get the views for the vegan and this, that and the other. Okay, most of them don't work. Most of them are full of sodium, high sodium, because they've got lots of salt in. We will make it properly. Now, there are a couple of ingredient changes to Just Egg to make it more like a Just Egg. Now, Just Egg had what they call transglutamase in it, which is meat glue. We ain't using no meat glue to make an egg copy. We are going to use something which is called psyllium husk. It's natural, it comes from a plant in India and the Middle East. Now we have mung beans here. I'm just going to move these. We have mung beans here sat in water. Let me just put these up here while I explain psyllium husk. Okay, this is psyllium husk. It comes from a plant in India and the Middle East. It's 100% natural. It absorbs water and it turns water into a gel. It's amazing. It's natural. Here's one that I prepared a couple of minutes ago actually. It's that with about 2 tablespoons of water. And look at that. That looks like the white of an egg. It has the binding qualities of an egg. Looks like the white of an egg. That is 100% natural. It's not meat glue. Okay, this stuff, if you read the brief on psyllium husk, it aids digestion, regulates blood sugar, and obviously it works as a binder. So as a natural product, this is the way to go to make an egg copy. Look at that. Okay, there you go. Right, most of these Just Egg copies, okay, they use what we call kala namak. So here we go. Kala namak is black salt. Okay, now I used to eat this stuff pretty regular, a spoon in a glass of water before going to bed, and I can tell you it's absolutely disgusting. It tastes of egg and salt, but we're going to use that no salt. This is the only salt that's going in, and it's egg flavored. It's Himalayan black salt. Most of the Just Egg don't have much nutritional benefit whatsoever. We're going in with nutritional yeast. We're going to give it some goodness in there. So there you go, and we're going to bring it together with a bundle of ingredients. In here I've got mung beans. Now these mung beans have been sitting here all night actually on the side. Okay, they have been rinsed 3 or 4 times to get rid of all the yellow water. So this is what we're going to use to form up the egg, the Just Egg. Like everybody else, mung bean, cheap, easy, but with our different ingredients. I have carrot juice for colour. Not all this, we're only going to use about a tablespoon. Okay, let's do this. We got a blender and we've got a load of water here. We're going to put our water in. So basically it's chuck everything in there. So there's our mung beans. Let's get them in. Now don't forget, recipe as always in the description. Corn flour, in it goes. We got turmeric, nutritional yeast flakes, garlic powder, baking powder, onion powder. In with some canola oil. In with that silicone husk. So we get the psyllium husk in there, and now the salt. We put a lid on and we blend. Ooh, it smells of blooming egg. Just going to give it a little bit more. Oh, carrot juice. Nearly forgot. Doesn't need much more actually, but I want to make sure that everything's blended in there. And then we're going to leave it for about 20 minutes for the corn flour, cornstarch, and that psyllium husk to swell up. Job done. Right, okay, it's time for me to put my money where my mouth is. And this is the first time creating this, okay? But, you know, experience tells me this is how it should be made, not like the other recipes. So we're going to get a pan. We're only going for a small pan, look, because I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I'm confident that we are going to make scrambled egg. We're going to make an omelette. We are going to make scrambled egg as you would do normally, except we're not adding milk or anything. We're using that mix. So let's have this on. So warm up your pan like you would do normally. Here we go. In fact, we're going to put 2 ladles of that in there. We're going to do a pan full, yeah? 1, 2. So we're going to go for scrambled egg. I'm turning it down a little bit because I want it to set up. We don't know what we're doing yet. We've got a mix on there, look. And you can see it's already setting up like an omelette. So yeah, it works. Right, we will turn this into scrambled egg. And we'll dump it on some toast. Look at that. Oh yeah. So we're just going to come through lightly because don't forget it's like a bean mixture. So it's going to set up, but we don't have to rush it. Okay, nice and steady. Give it a chance for that psyllium husk and everything to get in there, the corn flour, the beans. So we're just going to give it a little bit of cooking and then we're going to just move it about. Look, it's coming together. Look at that. That's coming together like egg. Wow, there you go. Looks like it's going to work. There you go, there's a big thumbs up right there. Come on. I am amazed. I'm blown away. Can't wait to try it. I'm going to put a little bit of colour on that other side before we turn it over. So if we put a bit of colour on, what's going to happen is it's going to set a little bit on that side, which will be nice. Because if not, I think when we turn it over, it's all going to stick together because this is all still trying to set up. It's actually like cooking flatbreads, to be quite fair. You're waiting for it to set up. I think if we whip this over now, it would just be a stoggy mess in the middle of the pan. Oh, I'm liking the consistency of that. That looks like egg. Crikey. Well, I guess we're going to need to be turning some of this, see what it's like. Oh, aye. Get it turned. Oh, this is amazing. Well, there you go. This is an original recipe. There's not a recipe the same as this out there. It didn't take much working out, to be honest. We just subbed out a couple of things to make it more natural. I'm going to colour that a bit, I think. I want a little bit of colour on there. We're going to make it a little bit brown. We can do, you know, I mean, obviously scrambled eggs are going to be like that, but let's put a little bit of colour on, make it look attractive. Now, the flame's pretty low, look. You know, the flame's low because we need it to set up without being a stodgy mess. I think that is excellent. Well, there you go. Got a little bit of colour on there. That looks attractive. Right, we're going to put that in a bowl. We'll make an omelette. That's going in there. Excited, I really am. I'm blown away. I'm going in there with butter. Obviously you can use oil. In we go. Go a little bit more. We're making an omelette. Right, we're in there. Come on. We're going to go a little bit thick, I reckon. We're going to do 1.5 ladles. So we're making an omelette this time, so let's treat it like an omelette, eh? Let's fold out all that. Like that. It needs to set up and go a bit matte on there. You can see it's not releasing from the pan, it's stuck. It'll release. Just leave it. Let it cook off. Now I reckon you could probably speed this up a little bit by putting a lid on there, and it would actually set that top up pretty quickly. But you know, we're on a low and slow, so it's going to cook through anyway, you know, but we're not rushing this because we don't know what we're doing. There, look, it's released from the pan now, look, can you see? So that means it's cooking nicely on that other side. What we got going on under here? A little bit of colour. It's not set up yet though. You know, that's cooked. So I think we just treat it like an omelette. Come on, let's just put that in there. Let's have a see what it looks like. Got some cheese here I've been using. Let's put the cheese in, we'll fold it over. Come on. We'll do it like an omelette. We're working it out, we've no idea. In there with that cheese I had left. Ha ha! It's not going to do it. Of course it is. Come on. Stop messing about. Fold that over there. Oh, it's not. Oh, we're brocking it up in the pan. It's too soft. Ha ha! Oh, we destroyed that one, look. Now that's not an omelette, unless you make omelettes like that. We're going to cook it though, we're going to see what happens, and we're going to flip it over. So a little bit of colour on there. It's soft like egg. And we'll do another one. We're not going to fail. We're not failing. That's terrible, but it's not bad for the first time go doing it like this. Well, it's too soft. It's very, very soft. It's very egg-like. But look at the state of that. I mean, come on. That's terrible. Not unless you make omelettes like that. That is shocking. It's spongy, it's great. We're going to chuck some more in. Let's cook that out so we can eat it. Let's not throw it. We'll cook it out so we can eat it, and then we're going to put some more in there. We will not be defeated. Okay, it's come back together. It's not gourmet, it's not folded and rolled. But you know, if you had that on your plate, cheesy tomato, egg, substitute omelette, pretty good really. We're not going to waste it, we're going to eat it. That looks great actually. I mean, that looks really good. Right, I don't think we need to put much butter in here. I think this stuff's going to work alright. I'm not going to put any more butter in. Now, I'm not going to say don't put butter in, because the damn thing will probably stick. But we're going to treat it like a flatbread. We're coming in there with a couple of those. And we'll bob a lid on. Let's set it up. Well, we've released it from the pan, and that is setting up quite nicely on top of there. We're going to get a little bit longer, but I think we're actually going to start to brown the other side, which I'm not sure we want yet, but I want to turn that like you would an omelette. I think this mix is absolutely bang on. I'm blown away. Alright, we have got some colour on the other side, I can see it already. Now that will turn. Look at that. Outstanding. Don't tell me you can't do it. There you go. So we'll put a little bit of colour on this side and we're just going to fold it. We're going to fold it because it's cooked. Now normally you would put obviously your tomato cheese in there. We ain't going to bother. That is outstanding. It's puffing up as well. Look at it puffing up. That is superb. This thing's cooked. We're going to roll it. Let's roll it over. Are you kidding me? Right, let's get served up. We want to give this a bit of a go. You've seen it works. I want to get that in the fridge. I want to keep that. That is sensational. So there you go. Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. Not one egg on there. Unbelievable. Come on. Right, come on. We're set up here. Look. We got our omelette. But even though this one's an awful lot better now. This is just so fantastic. Oh, it's a bit hot in there. Look at this. Look how soft. Look at that. That is a good one. It's got a bit of a crispy on there where we've put it in the pan. And that is still soft. That is squidgy in there. That is egg-like. This one, yep, it's stuck up. It's got cheese in there. Come on, we just need to get in and have a go, don't we? Let's have a go. So we got this one, look. Soft, squidgy, full of cheese, got tomato in there. We made a right hash of it. It tastes absolutely fantastic. It's got a nice savoury bit to it, you know, which is obviously coming from that onion powder, garlic powder. Texture wise, yeah, pretty good. Texture wise, that's absolutely fantastic. That is just awesome. That is just, look at that. Sorry we're messing with fingers, but there you go, look at that. Blown away. Can't believe it. Okay, we've got a little bit of bacon on here, but we're skipping that a minute. Let's get on with this. Right, this is our omelette that we went for a bit longer. I mean, this thing is really soft. Look at it. It's bouncy. It's pliable. It's egg-like. Scrambled egg. Scrambled egg was the first one out, so the damn thing's gone cold. But it's springy. It's soft. It's just like cold scrambled egg, actually. It's very good. That is amazing. Let's not go crazy with the HP sauce, but you know, if you were having a breakfast, you know, those who like HP brown sauce or Daddy's A1 ketchup, anything like that, you know, you would put some on. So come on. On our cheesy omelette here. That is absolutely flipping amazing. That is just delicious. That blows you away. They've got that cheese going through it. That is superb. Come on, we're on with this big one. Let's turn it round here so you can see it. Oh, come on. Look, it's soft. It's egg-like. It's absolutely incredible. There you go. That's how to make real just egg, but not like just egg. It's not a copycat with all the other hundreds of recipes out there all copying each other. We actually worked it out to give it a little bit of bounce in there. We've got that bounce in there with that psyllium husk, which is natural. We've put nutritional yeast in there, which gives us more nutrition, protein and all the rest of it. And we got the corn flour in there. That brings it all together. That is absolutely superb. If you like what we're doing, that is worth the big thumbs up, subscribing to the channel and sharing with your friends. All the people who can't eat egg, medical or whatever, that is probably the #1 recipe out there. Give it a try, let me know what you think. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. This is off the charts.